Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Ash. Welcome to my channel, Saved by an Angel, where I talk about anything that has to do with paranormal, weird stuff, and self-improvement. Because in 2014, I tried to take my life, and Archangel Michael appeared. So here we are, and in this video, I'm going to share with you my DMT trip. Now, I am currently in Surrey, and I'm going to be heading to Maple Ridge to meet up with a shaman. And I'm going to be having my first DMT trip. Now, the reason why I decided to do this, I've always heard about DMT. If you don't know what it is, it's basically the active ingredient in ayahuasca and mushrooms. It's a real heavy dose, and I've heard it's really healing. The shaman I was talking to was telling me how he saw like a Rolodex in his mind spinning, and all these negative thoughts were just being replaced and stuff. So I have no idea what to expect. I'm excited. I'm taking my Archangel Michael tree with me for protection. But I'm going to do a film either tonight or tomorrow after my DMT experience and let you guys know how it went. So stay tuned. Hey, what's going on? So it's the morning after my DMT trip, and I just wanted to share with you guys my experience. So last night I did DMT for the first time, and I've done many plant medicines, and I've never been so nervous in my entire life to do a plant medicine before, because some of the things that I've heard about DMT is like, once you take your first hit and you exhale, like your consciousness shoots out your body. And I've heard these things like people feeling like they couldn't breathe and they were dying and they went through this crazy death. And I was like, holy shit, like what am I getting myself into? And normally when I do plant medicine like ayahuasca or shrooms, I get lit up like a Christmas tree. I start seeing angels and souls and all this crazy stuff, right? So I was like, okay, what am I getting myself into here, right? So I meet up with this shaman, and we started off with some, with saging and doing some breath work. And after some breath work, we did some grounding with Hepe, and got into, a real good place, heart-centered place. And then it was time to try my first hit, I guess you call it, of DMT. And I inhaled, held it in, and I exhaled, and instantly what I noticed was that my tongue was on fire and my whole face was numb, and I started to lose my breath. And as soon as I was trying to, like, every time I would inhale, it was as if there was like a blanket of energy, like kind of weighing down my lungs, and it was like kind of hard to breathe. And from all the things I heard previously, I started to kind of get it was like my heart rate went up and I got scared, and I was like, oh my God, what am I going to face here? And it was at that moment that I made a decision that I was either going to go into mass hysteria, or I was going to completely let go and trust the process. And I just gave in, and I said, I'm going to be okay, and this is part of the journey. And I surrendered and I trust. And as soon as I did that, my breath came back. And now, I personally didn't experience any visuals at all, which I found to be really interesting. However, I believe this might be why. So anytime you do plant medicine, intention before is really big. However, I'm starting to learn that my new intention is going to be for just the plant medicine to show me what I need to see, because that's usually what happens anyway. So what I realized, so the thing that I needed to let go of, what DMT showed me was control and not trusting in the universe. For me, it's been hard to trust the universe when I've felt like I've done that before and received a bunch of dog poo. So for me, trusting the process was huge. And after the third I took 3 doses of DMT. After the third dose, something really crazy happened. I experienced, while I was in meditation, I felt this energy come from my right side, swooping in and going off up to the right. But when it went off to the right, I felt it take this huge layer of dense energy off my shoulders and go with it. And what that was control and not trusting in the process. It was like all that just got taken off and away. And the crazy thing was, when I was talking with the shaman afterwards, he actually brought it up. He's like, yeah, you had a huge release, man. I was like, you felt that? He's like, yeah, this swoosh came in. I felt it come from over here and go up there. Whoops. And I was like, dude, that's exactly what I experienced too, right? So it was a total body experience, very little visuals. I did have one really crazy experience where, the shaman I was with was playing some meditative music, and there was a guy in the music whistling. And I remember it was it was weird because it was right in front of me, but then all of a sudden it like went like 15 feet away, and I heard the whistling from afar. And I actually opened my eyes because I thought the shaman grabbed the radio and was walking away. And when I saw him, like, in front of me, I was kind of startled. But that was just some kind of energy body was going somewhere. I asked the shaman because from the first dose that I tried, I did 3. I don't know how far apart each one was, but the whole experience felt like 5 minutes from the time I did my first one ever. And I said to this guy, the shaman, I was like, yo, like, how long was it from the first time I did it till like now when we're talking? And when he said 45 minutes, it actually blew my mind, because I was like, yo, that felt like seriously 5 minutes. But I know there was so much going on. Another reason why I don't think I had any visuals was because prior to going in, anytime I do plant medicine, I try to make intention that I do not want to see negative beings or, anything scary, right? And so the shaman told me that while I was going in on my journey, that I was moving a lot, but I was like grunting, like making like almost unpleasant sounds. And I know that I was being shown like this control, and this negative energy that left me probably would have represented itself in a way that was kind of negative or scary, and that's why I didn't have any visuals. But it was a life-changing experience. I literally felt lighter, and they say every time you do it, it's something different. So I know I'm going to try again maybe next year and see if we get some visuals. But yeah, that's my experience, and I just wanted to share it with you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping my channel grow by liking and subscribing. Have a great day.